Dude, today is not my day. Today is not my day. I'm trying so hard to not crash out. I just recorded like 30 minutes worth of footage and the microphone was not working, so I basically have to scratch all of that. And while I was trying to connect my mic and fix the issue, I accidentally spilled my coffee all over my desk. And then I spent the last 15 minutes trying to clean up my desk because I got coffee everywhere. Oh, Irene. It's okay. Come on, you could do this. Hello? Okay, now I'm paranoid. I'm gonna keep checking the screen on my camera to see if my microphone's picking things up. But I'm just gonna start from where I left off because I literally can't bring it. There's not enough within me to go back and react and commentate on what I already did. So sorry, you guys, I lost that. I'm having such a hard time today. Oh my gosh. Okay, Irene, come on, get it together.
Brutal. I found some co-pilots would try to get around upsetting the singers by giving out endless golden tickets.
So, yeah. Well, congratulations, you're moving on.
Oh my goodness.
I was a little surprised about that one.
Yeah.
You feel she was good?
Yeah.
Yeah. You've sort of given a golden ticket to everyone?
I know. That's what I was like, okay.
We only want to give to the best, remember?
The best, all right,
Yeah.
the best.
I mean, I don't know about that one, Nathan, because who you guys ended up choosing for the last episode was not good at singing. I remember being very thoroughly overstimulated by her singing. I even tried to imitate it because I had a bout of echolalia, because that's what happens when I hear something I'm annoyed of. But I spared you guys from that because that would have been way too much. Come on, Nathan, you can't be like this if who you ended up choosing was not good at singing.
The holy grail I was looking for was a method of rejection that left everyone happy.
Amazing grace, how sweet.
I like her voice.
To watch the different ways these co-pilots would say no to people.
You're doing great, buddy. Just keep focusing on the donut and not the hole, so they always told me.
But I was curious to see which of these techniques
I like donut holes.
was the best. Sorry, thanks for coming in. Yeah. People are very good at hiding their true emotions. That's why I didn't want to evaluate anything by the singers' faces. Hi, would you be willing to rate your judge? Yeah. Okay, thank you. So I put ballot boxes outside of each room, so after every rejection, the singers could rate their co-pilot's likability on a scale from 1 to 10.
Thanks. Have a good one.
You too. After a day of heartbreak and tears, me and my Canadian Idol colleagues would go to a local bar to unwind.
Oh, these people are gonna think I'm so mean, but like...
So much talent.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
And she just started crying. It's like, sorry.
Did you ever cry? I had one cry.
I was like, oh no.
I don't know why, but I don't feel uncomfortable when people cry. And I've had so many people in my life think of me as psychopathic because of it. But for me, it's like when you're crying, you're feeling emotion. There's nothing wrong with that. You're crying because you got rejected. Rejection's fucking hard. I get it. Like, I feel you. The way that people respond to crying is just so annoying and frustrating. Like, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, it just made me feel so uncomfortable. It's like, my God, can we not? Physiologically speaking, crying has a lot of fucking benefits. It helps regulate your body, your nervous system. It helps release emotional baggage, energy, tension. Like, we should be crying more often. And people's weird fucking responses, even if it comes from a good place, is just not helping in allowing others to feel more comfortable with crying. Because if we're uncomfortable of other people's emotions, how are we going to be comfortable with our own? because we're constantly going to feel this need to hold back because we expected others to hold back.
One co-pilot, a first officer from Southwest Airlines named 𝗪cie, had an average score of over 9, which seems suspiciously high.
Thank you so much. I like your rendition. I like the change.
Thank you.
I think for me, it's not quite the sound we're looking for today.
When I looked at her footage, nothing she was doing seemed that notable to me.
I am going to pass today.
But people, for some reason, were leaving happy. So I decided to sit in for a bit and see for myself.
Amazing grace, how sweet.
It was cool to be back in the seat again. I felt like I was in my element. So there's a lot of, I'm not gonna be able to put you through to the next round because there's a lot of, people coming in. So sorry about that.
Sure, you're the judge. I
Yeah.
just put forth my best performance, so.
Okay, you did good.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Oh my god! Honestly, like a 2 didn't seem prepared and was very plain monotone when talking. Bruh! She's like too autistic for me.
Confrontation doesn't come naturally to me at all.
I mean, you're doing something right. You're delivering bad news to these people and they are leaving happy
I mean,
about it.
I don't understand how that works. I'm happy to hear that.
Do you have a technique that you're doing or?
No, look, not really. Should I?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what it is, but.
This is such an autistic conversation where Nathan's like, how do you do it? Is there a technique? And then her, as a non-autistic person's like, I don't know, I just do it. What is it like? What is it like to live in your brain where you just live life and you just do it and you don't have to ever, ever, ever reflect, question, introspect on it? Like, that must be such an easier life. I can't relate. I can't.
Don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what it is, but yeah, okay. Well, keep going. Yeah,
Okay.
I decided to spend some time watching 𝗪cie to see if there was anything I was missing.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm fantastic.
And the only thing that really jumped out to me was how often she used the word fantastic.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, I'm well, and yourself?
Fantastic. Your volume control is fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
You have an absolutely beautiful voice.
Thank you.
Fantastic voice. It's not quite the right sound, but your sound is fantastic.
So for the next singers that came in, I adjusted my approach.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Austin.
Fantastic.
All right.
All right. What are you going to be singing today?
So the Star Spangled Banner.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, whenever you're ready.
And the home of the brave.
Wow, fantastic. So I'm going to have to say no for today,
Okay.
but that was so good.
Thank you.
But yeah, great stuff.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Oh,
All
that
right.
was so...
Well, thank you so much.
Thank
and
you.
yeah, thanks again for the opportunity.
Yeah, fantastic.
You know what I think it is sometimes? I feel like sometimes it's just about energy. It's not about how you portray that energy. It's just about what you're actually feeling and going through, and being genuine about it. Because that's the thing, is you can try to mask as much as you want and try to emulate these sorts of like neurotypical socialization things. But at the end of the day, like, are you actually feeling the thing that you're saying? And are you actually having a genuine interaction with people? This is actually something I've been reflecting a lot on recently because I've been working from home and working for myself for over 2 years now. And I've really seen such a huge difference in just how I am on a day-to-day basis and how I interact with people when I come across them. Because now I feel like I'm a lot more genuine and warm, but it's not a mask. It's like genuinely who I am and how I'm feeling. You know, just the other day I was in San Francisco with one of my friends because they were in town visiting, and we were just walking on Ashbury, and we came across this old man and his cute little dog, and we just struck up a conversation with him. While I was talking to him, he just like paused mid-sentence and he looks me in the eyes and he's like, "You're beautiful. You have such good energy." And I remember feeling like this sense of, oh, he's feeling what I'm bringing to this interaction. Because I'm not so burnt out energetically and socially like I was before I started working for myself. Now, when I interact with people, I feel like I can actually enjoy the interaction and fully show up. It's like a culmination of a lot. My lifestyle suits me more. The way that I socialize suits me more. I understand my neurology better, myself better, all that kind of stuff. So I just feel a lot more embodied in general. And it's not that I'm like purposely trying to script and mask anymore. I'm actually doing that less than I was before. But people are a lot more receptive to me. And I think it's because I'm so sincere and genuine when I interact with people now. Like, I make an effort to really make eye contact with them and be sincere, be an active listener when they're talking, be responsive to what they just said or shared with me. That stuff you can't fake. And that's the thing is like, if you put me in a normal 9-to-5 job, within a month or two, I will slip back into a very dead inside, exhausted, burnt out person. But I'm just at a point in my life where I've built a system for myself meticulously, and I worked really, really hard on it, where I could make an ecosystem that works for me. And it's, for the first time in my life, symbiotic, and I'm reaping the benefits of that symbiotic life. It's just interesting to see Nathan dumb it down to a point where he thinks that using the word fantastic is what makes this woman likable, when in reality, it's just her energy. She is probably someone that if you walk into a room full of her and a few other judges, you would gravitate more towards her because there's this unexplainable sense of comfort and warmth around her where you don't feel judged by her. You feel like she's very receptive and you just feel safer with her compared to the other judges.
What is your name?
Adore.
Adore. That's beautiful. What do you sing? What's your name?
My name is Styrian.
Styrian. That's beautiful. What's your name?
My name is Isabella.
Isabella. Beautiful.
What's your name?
My name is Danny.
Danny, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
Hey, the last couple guys who were in my room, are they still here? Do you know? They're still here?
Yeah, it's not the phrases she's saying, it's how she makes people feel. It has to be genuine. If someone was like, "My name's Bob," and then Nathan's like, "That's beautiful." That doesn't feel genuine, so it feels almost demeaning in a way. And I get this sometimes when I watch certain podcasters nowadays, because there's like podcasts everywhere. Like everyone and their moms are making podcasts. But I've noticed that there's certain flavors of people where they emote empathy so much to a point where it feels very uncomfortable and not sincere. So for example, I was listening to a podcast the other day, and as someone was talking, they didn't even get 2 words in before the podcast host was like, "Oh, yeah,
Absolutely needed Haley at that time in our lives. And that's just what it is.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
What's that? Drew Barrymore, how she gets really close up to her guests and is like hugging them, putting her hands on them.
When you're treated like a lady.
Nicer. It's nice.
Someone comes.
And people are like, "Back up, dude. Like, you don't know me."
And
You're the wrong gender.
I know.
And that's how I feel about this segment, where he's trying to perform empathy, but it's just, people could tell it's not sincere. And sincerity will bring you a long way, regardless of if you're autistic or not. Sincerity, I think, will get you really, really far. It's just some people can fake sincerity better than others. But I think generally speaking, if people don't feel like you're sincere, regardless of if you're autistic or not, it will rub someone the wrong way. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, if you're still close, do you want to come back for a sec? I just had a quick question. Thanks for coming back.
Yeah, of course.
I was just curious as to why you gave me such a low score.
Oh my God. There's no way Nathan is going to bring this guy back to be like, why did you rate me a 4? Oh my God. Okay, let's see if this guy lies or not. If he tries to sugarcoat it. I hope he doesn't.
I don't know. I was just like, I was nervous and I didn't know really what was happening.
I showed him a video of 𝗪cie and told him people loved her, even though she delivered them all bad news. Because I said a lot of the same things like she did, but she would get, she gets pretty high rating. So like, what's the difference?
I just get so fascinated when I see Nathan ask these sorts of questions. And to me, I'm just thinking to myself, these are his unmasked moments. These weird questions that people never really hear other people ask or ask themselves. I feel like other people are always like, yeah, he's playing a character, whatever. He's just being that weird guy. He's playing a character. He's playing it up. And then for me, I'm just like, do you guys not understand how autistic brains work? Because there's moments where I know very clearly he's masking and playing a role or a character. And then there's moments of the show where I know he's just being himself. Like he's not asking these questions to be awkward. He's not asking these questions to seem weird or play this weird, odd character or make other people uncomfortable.
I've been interested in airplane crashes for almost 20 years. I've been just like, as a hobby looking into it. I started to notice that, I don't know what's funny. But.
These are actual genuine questions that us autistics think. Whether or not we feel comfortable saying it to others is a whole other thing. But these are things that actually go through our head. It's just Nathan's brave enough to go on national television on camera and ask these questions. It's just so interesting to see how the general public responds to Nathan and how so many people genuinely think he's playing a character in these moments and he's just trying to be this awkward dude and it's a bit, it's not real, and it's just like
I think that she just kind of came off a little bit more I don't know what word to use. The way that she did everything, the way that she was, just her aura, her general aura, I would say.
Okay, her aura. How do you change that?
You can't.
I don't know. I don't think that
you can't fake that.
Okay.
I don't know if that's I don't know if that's, you can really control like what your natural energy is,
You can't fake sincere energy and aura. You can try to trick yourself into feeling something and almost elicit that state in a superficial sense, but you can't fake it if you're not feeling it. So for example, this is a realization I had pretty recently where a big part of me masking in the past was not masking emotions by faking it. I actually had to trick myself into the state of being of someone who would say certain things and do certain things in order to mask. Does that make sense? So if I had to mask being really friendly and nice with a person, I can't just have these thoughts of I don't like them and whatnot and then mask liking them. I have to actually trick myself inside and out into liking this person full-heartedly in order to emulate the mask it would take to interact with them, which is insane, right? That's the thing is like, unless you're actually feeling something, I feel like it's basically impossible to actually emit the energy, the aura of sincere emotions and connection and things like that. And that stuff you just can't explain. You really can't explain it because it's not logical. It's feeling. It's like a feeling thing. It's a frequency thing. And it's something that you pick up on intuitively. And if anything, logic doesn't allow you to pick up on it. And if you try to use the logic part of your brain to sense it and feel into it, like you're gonna hit a wall with that. And as we've seen so far, because we've watched the last few episodes of this season, Nathan has trouble with feeling, connecting with his body. So it makes sense that he could mask all he wants. He could build all these elaborate sets, but the one thing he cannot fake is what his body is actually feeling and how that's authentically expressed. He's missing that sincerity, that genuine part of the human experience.
Even though it was hard to hear, I disagreed with this man. I believe that any human quality can be learned, or at least emulated.
No.
Sometimes it just takes time.
I mean, yes, you could emulate anything, but it has to come from a genuine place. And yeah, that would take a lot of time and effort. So yes, I agree with Nathan, but at the end of the day, that's a lot of work to just express authentic human emotion and energy when you could just authentically express what you're already experiencing. Why go through all these different hoops to just do what you could already do inherently without faking it? But that's the tricky thing, is that autistic folks aren't born inherently wanting to mask over their actual sincere sense of self. We're taught to do that because people have shown us again and again that that part of our sincere sense of self is not right and should change and is going to be rejected. Like, we don't come out of the womb ready to reject ourselves. We're taught to reject ourselves through people in our lives and significant experiences. And it's a whole other journey in adulthood when you realize you're autistic to now have to reteach yourself how to return back to your childhood self and that inherent right that you get to just be yourself and to exist as yourself and be sincere in that. It's almost like you have to unlearn all these things that you've had to learn to survive in order to give yourself a chance to thrive and make use of your human experience. So in a sense, Nathan's ideology around masking, although is very realistic, is very ableist. And I'm not saying that in judgment of him. I totally understand what he's going through and what part of his journey that he's in. And I think that it's very valuable to document this kind of stuff because all of us relate to Nathan in some sort of capacity. And if he were to ever make more seasons of The Rehearsal, I would love to see him just like show the natural arcs of what it's like to realize that once you're autistic, how does it look when you start to unmask more and actually take control or power over your identity, your self-expression in a way that centers yourself rather than other people. You know what I'm saying? Because right now in this season, it's very much so still centering other people over himself. And I feel like weirdly, the end of the season actually shows him on the precipice of the journey of unmasking because he hit a wall with masking where it was really fucking with him. Like, you can't, there's only so much masking can do for you before you hit walls and you can't do other stuff. Like, there's a point where you have to reconnect with yourself on such a fundamental level where other stuff is now more accessible because you're fully connected.
I've always felt that sincerity is overrated.
How ironic. How ironic that I just spent so many conversations ago talking about sincerity and he's bringing it up here. Oh my God. I swear I'm always locked in on Nathan.
It just ends up punishing those who can't perform it as well as others. Joe S. 7.02. Michael S. 7.17.
Oh.
8.03. 7.25. 9.07. Some people are born great performers. They have the talent to effortlessly convince others they're more than just a number. But for the rest of us, no matter how sincere we are inside,
Hi.
how are you?
I'm good.
It'll always be a struggle.
Beautiful dream I hear unto me.
you so much for sharing that, Sophia.
Thank you.
Can I ask how old you are?
I'm 15.
You're 15. What do you want to do with your life, Sophia?
What do I want to do?
Yeah.
Well, I want to go on a stage and like sing my own songs. Like I'm a songwriter and I love singing.
Okay. So I need to tell you that I can't put you through the next round because you're not quite at the level we're looking for, okay? But can I tell you why I think you're gonna succeed?
Why?
There are millions of people in this country that are your age that wanna be singers, okay? And I'm sure a lot of them saw the same ad that you did to come out and audition today. But you actually got out of bed this morning. You drove here, you waited in line, and you stood in front of me right now knowing that there was a chance that you might fail, right?
Yeah, right.
I've been in this industry for a long time, and the number one thing that shows me that someone's gonna succeed is if they're willing to take that risk, to put themselves out there and to give it a shot, even though it might not go their way. And you have that ability, Sophia, and it's very rare and it's very special, okay? And all the other singers that are still in bed right now, they don't. Okay?
Okay.
How do you feel right now?
Well, a little disappointed.
You're talented and you have a nice voice, but you're not at the level that we need right now for this competition. But you're so young, you have lots of life ahead of you, okay?
Okay.
So just remember that. Keep going. Don't give up, okay?
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, good luck out there.
Okay, Daddy Nathan. Aw, that was so sweet. Yes, just be sincere. Oh, she's gonna give him a 10. Nothing can beat sincerity, like just being genuinely sincere and human. This is what I was talking about. I guess that's better. I would have given him a 10. 9. Oh, the good old 6-9 trick. I see you. He's like, even if you gave me a 6, I'm gonna take it as a 9. Okay, that was good. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Make sure you guys take some time today to drink water, eat some food, stay regulated, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care. Enjoyed today's video? Then become a YouTube member or join Patreon to gain full access to all of my reaction videos. See you there.